There has been so much coming out about the Nolan Wells case in the past couple of hours, y'all. I'm talking about there's alleged TMZ been hired to cover up the Nolan Wells situation, allegedly. And you even got a crime scene expert that's been speaking out. I got a clip from Don Lemon's show. Also, y'all know the fake friend Wyatt? His brother had came out and said some racial things. Listen, man, we got a lot going on right now. Y'all are not gonna want to miss this. Make sure y'all like, make sure you hype this video up because it's getting crazy out here in this internet world, y'all. Check this out. Before we begin to react to these videos, there's a brother who goes by the name of Trent Out Loud. He been on TMZ ass, and I never would have thought of this. But when you get into the details, y'all know they always said the devil is in the details. Y'all read this right quick and tell me, what do you see? You done? Okay. Nolan Wells not first person to drown off Horn Island coast, locals say. Who the hell said he drowned? And this is why the brother has been going so hard on TMZ. But for them to sit up here and write some shit like this for the world to see, that leads me to believe that they are trying to shift the narrative. Also, there's a lot of people saying that they don't trust the FBI. They do not trust the FBI that is on this case, y'all. They may be trying to go out there and redirect and shift the narrative to make everybody believe that Nolan Wells just passed away from drowning, just to take the attention off of these racist ass fake friends, y'all. This is why we must be our own news. This is what makes it so important for y'all to share these videos, hype these videos, because we're in a time now, we got these platforms and we must use them to our advantage, because we cannot wait on the news to put out little narratives like this. It's all in the wording, y'all. Nolan Wells not first person to drown off Horn Island's coast. And it doesn't stop there. I want y'all to take a listen to this article that I'm about to read from TMZ. And I want y'all to see how they're wording their words to try to debunk what Ben Crump has been thinking. Well, what we all think. Nolan Wells' family may not be convinced he drowned off the coast of Horn Island, but some of the area locals say they wouldn't be surprised because the waters have claimed in many other lives. Who gives a damn what they think about him drowning? Y'all see how they want to go interview the people who think he drowned. We don't want to hear that shit. We want to hear from his fake friends. Notice, y'all, it's been 15 days and we still haven't heard from none of his fake friends. No RIP Nolan, no long live Nolan. I thought y'all grew up together. It's words like this that gives them so much power. Listen to this. Here's the deal. To your average person, when they hear here's the deal, it's kind of alluding this is fact. This is what's going on right here. Here's the deal. NBC News spoke to several people who regularly visit the area, all anonymously due to the media scrutiny around the mysterious case, including a boat operator who gave a rundown on the area current. The boat operator said, "I know people that have grown up out there that have died out there. It'll humble you very quick. I don't care what kind of shape you're in." Y'all know that's a callback from when Ben Crump and everybody says, look, Nolan Wells is in tip-top shape. He's an athlete. What they're doing is trying to debunk everything that people are thinking. They know what the hell we thinking. This is why they're trying to rush out there and trying to push the narrative that he drowned. I don't care what kind of shape that you're in. Those currents can get you. And before you even realize you're in trouble, you're gone. Of course, Ben Crump, the attorney for Nolan Wells' family, has argued that it's unlikely Nolan drowned because he knew how to swim, which the boat operator here is basically saying doesn't guarantee anything. And family, When I tell y'all I am as serious as I ever been. When I say I need y'all to hype this video, like it, and share it, and engage it, I don't even give a damn if it's not my channel. If you see anybody covering this, make sure you support it because we cannot do it without y'all. Now, this is all alleged. This gentleman had came out and said that Katie got a cousin who was on the run, and they saying that he was seen on a boat with Nolan. Now, again, everything is all alleged before we react to these videos, but like I said, if we're wrong, we're gonna fix it later on. But now we need all the information we could get. But check this out, y'all.
Wait, you telling me there's a member in Katie's family who is allegedly on the run right now, and that person could be the person that did something to Nolan Wells? This person was seen on a boat with Nolan and has deactivated Facebook and all their social media all of a sudden. So everybody knows that the story goes that Nolan left his friends to go say he was going to stay with Katie, but then Katie said he went back with his friend. Now stay with me because it get crazy. Now y'all remember this picture and everybody was saying was this Nolan?
The picture just came out.
Here's a better picture. This person right here is allegedly Katie's dad. Same person as you can see here, and this is Katie's profile picture. Now follow me. Now remember this was Lil Daddy boat. Now, there was an altercation that happened, they're saying at 5 p.m. on Lil Daddy's boat. And what they're saying, here it is, one of my passengers, pretty certain he was part of the group, he being Nolan, that was fighting around 5 p.m. This is the first possible lead that we have that said Nolan around 5 p.m. was still there. Now, could Katie's father have been mad that he was with a black girl or that his daughter was with a black man and did something? I don't know, but it's sounding crazy and I don't like it. What if I told you?
Again, y'all, all of this is all alleged. But if you don't want us coming out here fishing for answers to see what's going on and what happened to Nolan Wells, won't y'all come out and say something? Now, before we get to the crime scene expert and listen to what she got to say, I want to chime in on this because these people reveal the evil that's within them. This is one of Wyatt's brothers. You know, Wyatt is one of Nolan's fake friends. His brother had came out and let everybody know how he feels about black people without even saying it. Check this out, y'all.
Wyatt Pyron giving us some insight into what it may have been like to be raised inside of his house, showing us what kind of home training they had.
Yep.
That's Wyatt right there. That's his brother Ike.
I told y'all, them dark shades, give it up.
Ike got some words for the black community. Y'all want to hear?
Yeah, let's hear it. Come on, Willie.
Check it out, fam.
What we got, Willie?
Let's get in there a little tighter there. This is what he said on his social media post.
Okay, listen up, y'all.
At the top. I see you reposted this, so I just wanted to let you know what really happened. Can't be listening to all these black people saying his friends did something. He was with my brother that day on my boat, and he chose to stay. They know who the girl is. It happens at Horn all the time. These guys posting this SHIT on TikTok are all worthless blacks who want nothing but views. No,
all worthless blacks who want nothing but views. He didn't say anything about TMZ. All he could think about is worthless blacks. He didn't say anything about reporters or anything. They're trying to figure out what's going on with Nolan Wells. But this is the same person in the same damn breath gonna sit up there and say, we knew Nolan since we were young. He grew up in my house. It was like we was brothers.
Nolan has basically lived at my house for the last 3 years. We would never do anything to harm him. The person responded with, never said anything about y'all or anything. Just reposted. Wasn't even worrying about the racial stuff. It's all BS. You don't think I know y'all been close since little kids? Let's go back to the racial thing.
Just by them trying to prove to the world that they're not racist, they tell on themselves.
They say we always making it about race. Let me tell you something, fam. Nobody makes it about race more than racist. These guys posting this SHIT on TikTok are all worthless blacks. That's extremely interesting because black people are not the only ones posting on social media.
There you go. We not the only ones trying to figure out the truth. There are people all over the place trying to figure out the truth to what happened with Nolan Wells. And I want y'all to pay attention to something. The people that do this, they never speak about the things that have been taking place. They rush straight into the, oh, he must have drowned. They rush straight into that. They never talk about the things about the GPS times and the phones and what the hell was your boat doing right there where he passed away at. But this is the crime scene expert, y'all. She was on the Don Lemon show, and let's see what they got to say, y'all.
From what you have seen and heard, they're being pretty tight-lipped. They're giving some updates, but from what you have seen and heard, what do you think happened? What are your thoughts on what possibly happened?
Well, I think we need to be real careful because we don't know everything yet. But here's what I can tell you. You've got several young people that were with Nolan Wells. They all have cell phones. Where were their phones? Were they also left on the boat when they hopped off to go onto the island? It makes sense to me if you've got to jump in the water to get to the island. The other thing is those phones are going to track just like the GPS on the boat. If one phone leaves for a period of time and goes to another dock, that's going to come available for us. So we know the time they left and got to the island, it took about an hour and 15 minutes. Dawn, when they returned, it took about the same amount of time. So that kind of checks out. But then they go to other places. We have their original statements when they first talked to the family, when they first talked to law enforcement. Those statements have got to match the travel of that boat. And if it does, then that checks out. If it doesn't, we're going to go another direction.
Cheryl, having done this for quite some time now, look, we're in a technology age, an information age where there, as you said, there are cameras, there are cell phones everywhere. There are usually cameras everywhere. You mean to tell me that not one person knows or has seen or at least has something to give in this story to help investigators? It sounds crazy to me.
Don, that's the part that blows my mind. When you look at the videos and the photographs that have been released, look, we all went somewhere for the
because they're all on one accord with each other. The history of racism runs so deep out there in Mississippi. Those are the nieces and the nephews of the people from back in the day. What the hell you think they getting taught growing up? This is why it's so quiet. This is why we still haven't got the phones of Nolan Wells' fake friends. Like that's the main point that I wanted. We need they damn phones.
July, there are people packed everywhere. And if somebody's just scanning, taking video, I cannot fathom that somebody did not capture him on film, on a photograph. I just find that hard to believe. And if he's with a group that knows him, somehow gets separated, but he's with another group that supposedly knows him, how does he wind up all by himself? Those are the questions that have got to be answered for his mama. Don, listen, you and I have worked lots of cases together, and you know as well as I do, when you have a child die, you have got to be able to sit with that mama with facts, not speculation, not I believe, not I think, not possibly. You've got to show her facts so that she can somehow absorb what you're telling her.
They rather send her letters in the mail insinuating that they're doing a money grab, that there's a part of some damn scheme or something like that. That's what they rather do out there in Mississippi. But it seems though the funeral is going to be held tomorrow, Monday, July 20th. Y'all share y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And like I said before, y'all please hype these videos up. Let's get this out there in the algorithm so people can start putting two to two together, putting their thinking caps on. And not only that, hopefully try to get these videos out there to people that was out there on Horn Island, and they would, probably come out to say something. We need people to start stepping forward. All them damn phones out there, and all we got is some grainy ass videos and grainy ass pictures that we got to use ChatGPT to clear up. I don't think so. There's way, even though that there wasn't any signal out there on Horn Island, there isn't any satellites and all of that, you still can record on your phone. I believe it's gonna come out. I just feel like it don't take this long to come out. But y'all get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Make sure you hype this video. Make sure you like and share and subscribe. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.